your thoughts on relationships with a coworker? Can it be done?
I've had an office romance before, and that shit gets messy. It was also the sexiest thing I've ever experienced.
Welcome to this Valentine's Day inspired episode of Gabby, Belle, and
Lena!
And we are sisters, if you couldn't tell.
We are 9 years apart, so we thought the age difference would be interesting.
For our different perspectives on love and such.
Yes, I am married for 5 years now and with a small child.
And I am not.
Therefore, we feel like the difference in perspectives should give you a colorful answer to your question. And you may notice that we are filming this in a different location than Gabby's bedroom.
We are in Amsterdam.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Hello, Netherlands.
Gabby, what do they love in Amsterdam?
Dude, okay, we've seen 20 rubber duck shops,
Fries,
pancakes, no, waffles,
weed,
more fries. There's so many fries shops.
lots of fry shops.
Can my fans from the Netherlands tell me why you guys like fries so much?
But they are better than the fries in the US, so let's kick it off.
I, 18 male, am a hapless romantic, which is just like hopeless romantic, except I'm an idiot who's terrible at talking to girls I find attractive. I'm straight, by the way. I also don't have a job or a car, which makes it difficult to go on dates, especially since I live in the suburbs and everything is so far from everything else. I'm in college and haven't found much trouble making friends, that's good, but there's just something that happens to me when I try to flirt or ask a girl out where my anxiety gets way worse and I come off even more weird and inept than usual.
Ooh, relatable.
For me, you'll find another girl who's just as inept as you, and then you guys can kind of bond over that.
And for me, you do get better as you practice. Like, exactly. Like, think of like exposure therapy. That's something I talk about. Well, excuse me, my therapist talks to me a lot about in therapy is exposure therapy. And basically what that is doing that thing that gives you anxiety over and over again, or like in small chunks, so that your brain trains itself to recognize that you're not in a dangerous situation, which is crazy to think. Like, some of the things, that give us anxiety, they're really irrational. That's why it's anxiety. But anyway, that's my thought, is practice going on dates. Even if you hop on a dating app, I know like not having a job and not having a car, that's challenging. But if you can meet at a park, have a picnic, steal some of your mom's groceries, ask her to buy some extra cheese and crackers, there's like cute things that you can do for dates that are free. What are some cute things that you can do for a date that's free? Walk around the park.
Play board games in the park.
Oh my God, so freaking fun. Yeah, board games. Wait, can I tell you something that my friends and I used to do in middle school that we thought was really fun? And I think I went on a date with someone in middle school or high school, I forget. But we went to the mall and we dressed each other. Like, we didn't buy any of the clothes, but we like went to the like Express and like would dress each other up, like pick out outfits.
Go thrifting. It's not free.
It's kind of fun to go like antiquing or like thrifting, just to like window shop. Ooh, go to a farmer's market if you can. And if you don't have a job or a car, can you ask like a family member or friends to like drive you somewhere or drop you off? There's no shame in the game, baby. You won't be jobless and carless forever, I promise.
You're only 18. You got time to practice the Riz, my guy.
The Riz.
Riz.
I'm learning new words.
But if you're alone this Valentine's Day, it's okay. Just remember there will always be someone there for you. Me. Just kidding, it's not me, it's the characters of the sponsor of today's video, Merge Gardens! Merge Gardens is a fun, casual game with a mysterious storyline involving people who have been trapped by a garden and have been transformed into topiaries. Am I pronouncing that right? While on my trip to Amsterdam, I played Merge Gardens to unwind at the airport and on the plane. I also annoyed my sister by playing it in the hotel when I was supposed to be getting ready.
Gabby, what are you doing? You're supposed to be getting ready.
What do you think I'm doing? As an RPG fan, I'm big into games that have a great storyline. So what I like about this game is that you can uncover the storyline as you play and solve the mystery as you go. And as you know, I'm a big video game music connoisseur, and I love that Merge Gardens has relaxing music, so it's actually nice to keep the volume up while I play. Merge Gardens is free to play, and you can download the game via the link in the description below or the QR code that's on the screen right now. Thank you, Merge Gardens, for sponsoring this video, and back to the questions. Hey, this is my submission of relationship questions, ... Can I be anonymous? Yes. This shit is mad embarrassing.
It is not, I promise.
Okay, so it started around 4 years ago when I met a girl in 8th grade. So by that math, you're now in 11th grade. Just somewhere around there.
A beautiful time to be alive.
She had to be the prettiest person I ever laid my eyes on, but I was young and stupid. You still are. And didn't pick up on any signs or didn't even try. We still became good friends, though. Anyway, I missed my shot.
No, you didn't.
Freshman year rolls around and we kind of separated for a bit. Then COVID happened and everything shut down for like a year and a half. She started infecting my mind. Ooh. Not a day went by without a thought of her. That didn't really stop, but I can't act on anything because lockdown is still going on. Finally, junior year begins, and I think to myself, this is it. This is my year. Homecoming comes around, but another guy asked her first. Oh, this is like Riverdale. My heart sank. For months I was devastated. So sad, in fact, that I completely missed their breaking up a week after homecoming. Stupid, 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 that's your words, not mine. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Anyway, I start scheming. Prom is coming up, but that seemed too lame. 3 years has built up to this moment and I cannot fuck it up. It had to be perfect, down to the setting. I planned everything. I was going to ask her out under our town's local clock tower. That's adorable. And I was meeting her there for some photography stuff. We were in that class together. I had food, flowers, everything I could have ever possibly needed. I still have to ask her to go though. I do. She says yes. I was so close.
On the edge of my seat.
1 week until the day. 5 days. 3 days. It's tomorrow.
Oh my god, this is 18 hours ago.
The storytelling is crazy.
I know. I shit you not.
I shit you not. The day before, someone else asked her to prom over text. And she says yes. Oh. I'm gonna die. I had to sit under that clock tower with her, flowers in my car, and not in her hand. I thought maybe, just maybe it would be like last time, that they would break up soonish afterwards. They did not. 3 months turned into 4, 5 turned into a year, still together and happy as ever. 4 years I've been chasing this girl. 4 years, coming up on 5. I am a tired man. And I know what I should do. Forget about her and move on. But how can I? Every time a love song comes on, I think of her. Whenever I blank out, it's visions of her. And it really hurts because she is so happy, and that's what I want. I want her to be happy. And who am I to get in the way of that? Please, period. Help, period.
I have thoughts on this. Young sir, let me tell you how many people, this couple will break up, I promise you. And when they do, she will be seasoned, okay? She will have experience of being in a relationship. And during that time, you could practice too. Be in a relationship or two. And when you guys are both, seasoned.
Mid-20s, because everyone breaks up in their mid-20s.
They do, for sure they do. And you guys both have experience. You can get back together, and I promise you she'll probably say something like, I've been thinking about you this whole time. Yeah. I never thought you liked me. It's always that.
It's like Riverdale again.
Patience, my friend. My real advice is just stay in touch, be friends, and maybe just go and get on a dating app or two, or you're about to go to college maybe, and if you go to college, if not, then there's plenty of awesome people in the world and you'll find someone for a little bit. I'm just rambling. Next question.
Yeah, okay. Chronically bitchless.
Yes, click that one. Hey, Gabby and sister. I'm 22F and I've never had an even slightly romantic encounter. Not even a cute little eye contact of longing. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about it. There was this one time when I was in school, middle school, I think in US terms, and this guy confessed his love for me and ran away. When I looked back at him, I realized it was a dare, but that probably doesn't count as a romantic encounter. I have had crushes on guys, but they usually fade away after 3-4 days. I did have a crush on a girl last year, but that was between me and the aliens. Didn't tell a single soul about it, except you, I guess. And she had a boyfriend. That crush faded away after 3 months too. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That I've chronically bitchless respectfully my whole life. And I don't know how to feel about it. I don't even know if I want a relationship or I am just curious about how the whole process works. Anyway, have a nice day. Love it when you do silly things at the end of your video. That gets stuck in my head. Hee hee. You gotta make the encounters happen for you. I know what this feels like. If you can make that encounter happen. Example, see a cute person working at the grocery store.
Say hi.
No, here's what you do.
Okay, don't say hi.
You buy flowers, you go to their checkout line and you buy flowers, and then after you pay for them and they check you out, you give the flowers to them.
Is this a rom-com?
No, but this actually happened to me. But because I was 22 and he was definitely in his 50s and Russian. I worked at Whole Foods at the time, and I remember being really creeped out. And then my supervisor sent me to the back like it was my fault that it happened. But I thought in another world that would have been a really cute encounter if the guy was not in his 50s. And yeah, gotta give a guy credit. He made it happen.
Sometimes you need to shoot your shot so you don't have to be chronically bitchless, respectfully.
The dating apps are fun.
Not really, but
I
did not have fun.
Oh, wait, can I tell a story?
Yeah.
So I was on this date with this guy. We ordered, was it bacon wrapped? This is when I ate meat. We bacon wrapped dates or prunes? Well, actually, I think he ordered it. He goes, I love prunes. So then.
Was he the 50?
No, but then after I ate it, like immediately, I just started farting. I farted so bad. Okay, can I tell you? We went to a place to dance afterwards, and my fart smelled so bad. Everyone left the dance floor. And I did too, but because I'm a pretty girl, or I was a pretty girl, whatever, no one thought it was me that farted. I was like, wow, is someone really like let it go? There was not a second date after that. P.S. I really love the sleep mask. There's little cups in there, and I love it because I have fake eyelashes on, and it doesn't smoosh my eyelashes. So I go like this. Night. Oops. Gabby forgot hers in a dryer and stole my eye mask.
I did. Shout out Manta Sleep Mask. This is an ad. They paid for this. Thank you.
But we do authentically really love it.
Yes, I agree.
We actually never promote anything. I'm talking as if this is also my channel.
Now.
Gabby never promotes anything she doesn't like. This is a fact.
True. What are your thoughts on relationships with a coworker? Can it be done? Would it be rough spending all day working with them in the same small office? Best wishes, the guy sitting next to the office fridge.
This one can get messy. I have experience in this. I have worked in an office for almost a decade. I'm sorry, actually over a decade. I always forget how old I am. I've had an office romance before, and that shit gets messy. It was also the sexiest thing I've ever experienced, but it was capital M messy. Although, if you have genuine feelings for this person and you're both single and consensual and interested in each other, I don't think it's a bad thing to go for it, because a lot of people meet their life partners at work. Like Jim and Pam, for example. If they never went for it, Jim and Pam, the most frustrating love story in all of history. I'd say go for it. As long as you both are single and open and interested in each other, it can be fun. And even if it gets messy, who don't love a little bit of mess, okay? You gotta make life interesting for yourself sometimes, okay? Life, you are your star of your own movie. You need to make it. You need to give yourself a storyline.
I met my last boyfriend at work, kind of. Campus job. It still kind of counts.
Yeah, and was it sexy?
No.
Okay, next question. So my question advice needed is like, as someone over the 25-year-old hump. Ooh, I know what that's like. Do y'all know how to adjust with being the only really single friend and the societal pressure? Like, I haven't felt a genuine connection with someone in like 2 years, and now as I get older, the feeling that you are getting to a point that everyone is already gonna be in a relationship, so you'll be alone, is just ever present, even while knowing everyone is on their own individual pace. Anyways, lol, love your content. That Spotify Reach video is so cool to hear about. Can you relate with this one, Gabby?
Yes. Get on Hinge and get on Bumble. I promise there are a lot of single people out there, and a lot of them are not your type. But there's gonna be one person that is.
I totally get it. It is really hard being the only person in your friend group that's single. It kind of sucks, and it can feel lonely. Even if you enjoy your own company and you don't mind being single, when you're suddenly around like a ton of people with significant others, it can be kind of a bummer. You're like, oh yeah, no one loves me. JK. People love you.
You got married at like 27.
Yeah, listen, I was single at 25, 26, and then I met my husband on Tinder. After 3 months, we got matching tattoos. We got engaged on our first year anniversary, and then we got married on our second year anniversary, and then we had a baby. So happily ever after. So when it's the right person, it happens fast. Don't worry.
Dumb question, according to them. How do you move on as a gay individual if your crush is straight and you've been in love with him, her, them for the longest time?
Yes, I am the individual. I'm bi, and I have been in love with my straight best friend. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Continue.
For maybe 3 years. Yes, I've moved on and we are still best friends. We've been best friends for almost 6 years and counting. I thought, as hard as I could, that there was probably a universe or dimension wherein we'd be together, or at least...
Weed in this city, I swear.
It's
I think I'm allergic to weed, guys.
I think since neither of us are gay, I feel that neither of us are equipped to answer your question but although we would like to help, and we don't want to give advice that we're not equipped to give.
Yep.
So, we're asking someone who does know. ChatGPT. May I recite? Moving on from unrequited love can be quite difficult, but it's important to remember that a person's sexual orientation does not define their worth or value. Here are some steps that might help. 1. Allow yourself to grieve. 2. Focus on self-care. 3. Seek support. Talking to someone you trust. I don't know if you should trust me. 4. Expand your social circle. 5. Reframe your perspective. Try to focus on the positive aspects of your life and shift your attention away from your crush. Remind yourself on your own self-worth that you deserve love and happiness.
That's right. Thank you, ChatGPT.
That was so helpful. Hi Gabby Balls. Hi Gabby Balls sister. So I need help. I have a crush on a girl from my friend group, but I have 2 problems. 1. I am a bi girl, but haven't come out yet and I have no idea about how I will do so. 2. How will I tell the girl that I like her? She's my best friend. I don't want our friendship to be ruined. I know she's a lesbian, but I don't even know if she's interested in me, and I want to do all this before Valentine's Day. What will I do? Help.
So I feel like maybe the first step is coming out as bi.
She has to do this in a week.
So yes, you have to listen, girl. You waited for too long. Why Valentine's Day? It's just a day. I know it sounds really romantic, but if you want to do this right, my personal opinion is that you should come out first, maybe connect with her on your experience as a bi girl, and then I guess maybe dropping hints. I don't know. I feel like girls are really perceptive. With guys, I would never.
Guys don't take hints.
No. If it's like a heterosexual relationship, I always tell guys to be straightforward and for girls to be straightforward to guys. But I feel like if you're dealing with another woman, you could drop hints and like kind of be cute about it. But then also that could get confusing. So maybe it's better to be straight up. But then I know you don't want to ruin the friendship if like feelings aren't reciprocated, and it can get, I don't know. What do you think?
Just ask her to be your Valentine, see what happens.
There you go. I love that advice.
Or come out to your friend group first. It doesn't have to be like to everyone. They're your friends. They probably love you anyway.
And they probably know if they're your close friends.
Yeah, they probably already know.
Yeah.
So basically, I was dating this girl, and then we argued and broke up. Still stayed friends. Then she started dating one of my friends. And then later on, I realized I have feelings for that friend.
Yikes.
Who is straight. What the fuck do I do?
That's a good ChatGPT question.
Our love guru ChatGPT says, it's normal to have conflicting feelings, and it's important to take some time to reflect on what you truly want. Consider the feelings and well-being of everyone involved, and think about how your actions could impact your friendship and relationships. Communication is key, so have an honest and respectful conversation with your friend and the girl you used to date. If possible, express your feelings and discuss next steps. It's important to be understanding and accepting of others' sexual orientation and not to pressure someone into a relationship they may not be comfortable with. This is very generated by an AI.
You know, sometimes when the pond is a little too small, you gotta find another pond. Or a bigger pond, so that way you don't ruin the fish in that pond. I guess in my experience, like dating friends has never really worked out for me. Actually, there's one relationship I can think of that I had that I really wish, who was my friend and best friend at the time, and we dated and like completely ruined everything. And I like really wish that we hadn't dated. Sincerely wish that we had never dated because we were really good friends and we ruined that relationship, that friendship.
Yeah, so probably no, just don't tell anyone, just forget it. I feel like relationships are overrated. A person doesn't need to be in a relationship to be happy. Is this normal thinking, or is there something wrong with me? It's normal you don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. A lot of people suggest that you should be happy single and then get in a relationship if you want to.
Actually, our uncle, who we love very much, is not in a relationship and hasn't been in many since he was a teenager. And he's very happy.
He's chill.
Yeah, he's chill AF. Also, there's nothing wrong with you. I think that's actually
You can be asexual.
Exactly. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. That is a real thing. People don't talk about it enough.
Yeah. And that's all the questions we were able to answer because we have to steal all the boats here.
I have to go to work, actually.
And I'm gonna just roam around.
And if you liked this video, there is a bonus video on Gabby's Patreon with all of the questions, maybe not all of them, but more of them. So you can check out her Patreon for an extended video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment box. Tell us, what are your red flags and what are your green flags?
Give me one of each, your biggest ones.
So actually, my biggest red flag is someone who doesn't treat the waiter nicely, and my biggest green flag is someone who is open to therapy.
My biggest red flag is someone who doesn't like your interests and doesn't care about them.
And biggest green flag,
They like video games.
those are good ones. Those are solid. All right, everyone. If you have a chance, Amsterdam's a pretty cool city. Big fans over here.
That's all. Bye.